right, it's the Coco Show. If David Strand's on the job, there's something in store. We speak facts, please don't ignore. But if you got beef, Buster, come on, bring me some more. There's nothing new up under the sun, so we expect when you in check there'll be problems. But let it sink in, get under your skin, so you can see it just a mile away from your win. How many days are you gonna go through before you see for yourself what's the truth? It's time to rise, open your eyes. The Coco Show catching people by surprise like. What you say, David?
It's Jolly, baby.
Oh yeah, real style, black fit, go loud, one time, all out, no doubt. Now it's time to work it out.
It's the Coco Show with your man David Strand.
Yo, it's KDS.
One, it's your girl Shanti.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy David Strand here with the Coco Show. Man, how everybody doing today? I'm doing good. As always, I got my brother here, DJ KDS. Hi. He's so silly. My co-host isn't here today. She is out of town again. We have Miss Tigers.
Hello, what's up?
Oh, I know y'all miss her. We got my man G. Ooh. There he goes. Waiting on that. My man Dre Money.
What's happening, y'all?
We have a special guest tonight. Her name is AJ, hailing from
Georgia.
Hey! Hailing from ATL. Ooh, ATL. Yo.
She ain't never going back.
Hey.
She ain't never going back.
Hey. As always, man, we'd like to thank Freedom K Radio and our sponsors,
yes.
Nike, Kohl's,
thank you.
GameStop.
GameStop!
Yes, man. Power to the players. Power to the players. Ooh. And we would like to thank our number one people. And you know who it is. It's you. The people that are listening to us. On the times that we come on, we appreciate it.
Yo, we got Arizona listening.
What?
We got California listening.
What?
Of course, Greenville's listening.
Yeah, 268,000.
Wisconsin is listening.
What?
Canada's listening.
Y'all like that. That's what's up.
Right?
We'll let her come up there and holler at y'all, man.
Little shout out, little name drop, little, you know what I mean?
Letterkin. Okay. We'll talk about that.
And if y'all know somebody in the other states, tell them to get on board because they're slacking. Anyway,
Yes. And as always, man, if you want to log on to freedomkradio.net, it's only $35 to sign up, man. If you're an artist out there that's trying to rap a lot, talk a lot, or don't say nothing a lot because some of y'all just mumble. But, you know what I'm saying, come to Freedom K. They always got an ear listening to you, man. $35, man. Holla at your boy. Yeah, I mean.
Right.
Thank you to the number one
Even
fans.
if your song is called Black Man and all you say is Black Man.
Okay. I don't want to listen to that shit.
I'm going to make that song this shit, Mike, just for you. That song's going to be dedicated. It's going to be Black Man, Black Man, Black Man.
I don't want that.
Black Man, Black Man, Black Man.
What is it about?
Black Man, Black Man.
Okay, let's check.
What a trap beat for you, Mike. What if you? Yeah, why AJ rotates in the seat.
So, for all who don't know, here's number one. For all who don't know, the person on my right here, Tigress, y'all don't see her yet, but when that YouTube come out, get ready for that. When that YouTube come out, yeah. Lady to my right over here, she is a songwriter. Man, she's like all of the above. Tigress, or should I just say DJ KDS, before I introduce Tigress, seeing as though you two are in the music division, would y'all like to rap a taste for a little bit, let everybody know what's going on?
First off, I write my material down.
Oh, okay.
I can't freestyle. I ain't got that ability yet. I'm gonna say yet. I might practice and try. I don't know, but I ain't there yet. But I definitely, I want you to do your thing.
Oh yeah, and I'm the exact same way. When it comes to songwriting, I'm a writer poet, so I'm gonna do like a little spoken word, little something. With the first song of my EP, first single.
Yeah.
And with this new EP, I really didn't want to focus on a genre. This is really just free form, abstract. This is a different type of sound going into the new decade, basically. So, a couple of the lyrics. This song is called, well, not song, but I'm saying right now, it's kind of a poem, song, constructive thing going on, called Grape Kool-Aid.
Yes.
Which I kind of like.
Grape Kool-Aid.
So
what?
I love the name.
I love Grape Kool-Aid.
Because we're black.
And it's kind of sort of
I mean,
like
not just that stereotyping like a sun gun. God, that's so stereotypical.
But
Like,
it's because
the
you
words
got-
that I want to say that I can't say, but it's cool though because I respect it. But yeah, off the air, yeah,
Why people were thinking that we said it?
that's true.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah,
Tigers.
continue.
Okay. Head story behind it. It's basically when you are deeply passionate about someone, you can do crazy things, I guess. And this is just kind of one of those Rachel things where it's just a painful breakup. But it's cool. You write a song, you get over it, and this is what I came up with.
Okay.
I was on some, I hate you. You make me want to vomit. You put my back out last night. Now I'm up making you omelets. I really want to pour grape Kool-Aid on your Xbox and burn a pair of J's for every time I caught you with the thought. I was like, you block on the gram. Now I'm like, don't stop. You man. I never say your name though. I know that's what you're looking for. I never met a nigga that was so egotistical. I bet you think this song is about you. Well, it is. Damn. And even when I try to insult you, you win. Man, he told me I taste like candy. But I swear he's the sweetest sin, and I keep sinning. I even think of reasons for makeup sex as I'm leaving. That's what I got so far.
What?
I want to hear some
What?
beats in the background.
I bet y'all fans of Tigers now. I'm telling you.
But I'm saying though,
Tigers,
like
you
I ain't gonna lie,
dope.
I love it, but I'm just mad that you gotta waste the grape Kool-Aid though on the Xbox.
Now he deserves it. You strike a man where he's
You
weak.
deserve it.
Get a man where he's weak.
Hey, at least you said Xbox, not
It's Xbox.
PlayStation.
All your data.
hey, at least you said
I'm on
Xbox
it.
and not PlayStation. I'm cool with
I
that.
feel like women do that to put you in the place of how they feel. It's like level at that point because you feel like you truly lost something. So they got to take you there. That's why most of them go to the car because they feel like they can take you there emotionally on how they feel on that level.
I definitely don't feel like that on that level.
Just think.
I mean,
about
I'll be
yourself.
upset. I would be, but that's why they got the cloud on the membership.
Yeah, that was made by a man. That was made by a man.
Yeah, sure, it don't matter.
It was for a case of
I'll just buy another one, log in, load up. Boing! They'll tell us, okay, you didn't do nothing, but give me a new PlayStation. Thank you very much.
And you heard it here first from Rockish.
All right.
That's
Why you
what's
say
up.
alright?
Tigers, that was dope, man.
Oh, girl, that was
Spit
Thank you
fire
so much.
flame. Hotter than Daymon.
I really appreciate
great
your talent.
Kool-Aid. I want some great Kool-Aid though.
And I'ma always repost your work.
Yeah, just no,
In
yeah.
hopes that you just boo boo. Sorry, that was my sound effect for the explosion.
I just want a ticket to the show.
why
I
I'm
don't
a
want no
comedy,
bread from
exactly.
you. I don't want no check. I don't want no car. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want no clothes, no diamond, nothing. Just let me go see the show so I can just enjoy the festivities.
Word. We have so much going on. Like by the time this even comes out, it's probably gonna be past the time. But if you kept up with us and everything, you know we got a live show coming up on the 18th. But again, when this comes out, it might be past the 18th, maybe. Well, so maybe
Maybe. No,
no,
it'll be on Monday.
it'll be on Monday. Okay, so look forward.
It'll be on Freedom K that Thursday. But the show's not until that Saturday.
Do.
Did I lose you?
Yeah, big time. So explain to the people, and that way I can understand it too.
So, all podcast shows come out on Monday, of course.
Right.
We typically used to record on Sundays, but not anymore. We do it when we can. So once a week, twice a week when we can. Every show gets released on Monday. You should see that Dropbox if you are following and subscribing. If not, you're slacking. Hit the button. Costs you nothing. Oh my God. Follow,
You're slacking.
subscribe.
That part.
Okay?
Actual.
That little bar drops down on Monday. You know what I'm saying? It might be Monday morning, Monday night. I don't control the bar drop. It ain't on me. I just upload the episodes, okay? But yeah, you'll get it on Monday. You can listen to it on any platform pretty much except for Stitcher because I'm not paying for that shit. But like Thursday, it's on Freedom K Radio, which is prior to the show, so they definitely will hear it before the comedy show. The comedy show is next Saturday on the 18th
Yes.
at the TD's
Convention
Convention Center.
Yes.
That show will be live, so you can't miss that shit.
It's gonna
But
be
we'll
on
definitely post
Instagram.
it.
It's gonna be on
And you can't say
Facebook.
shit.
What you mean I can't say?
I remember the word, sorry. I was trying to
See, yeah.
So what
Now
can you
he's
say
like an
again?
Indian.
And that.
We should have got the list of what we can say. 'Cause
I mean, I know what we can say.
damn.
We can say that.
But I don't really use
Why
that
would
word.
you want to say
That's why I said
I don't really use
That's why I
that
said
word.
parasite.
Parasite. Okay, I could dab with
I like
that.
that. How about that? I'm gonna take that in.
Parasite.
I thought you said parasite.
I did say parasite.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That.
Okay, wait, I got lost for a second. What y'all mean? What y'all talking about?
We talking about cuss words that we can't say.
I'm talked out.
Oh yeah, because that's pretty.
If I want to call somebody a
disrespectful.
parasite, I'm gonna call them a
really
parasite.
fucked up,
That's
yeah.
how I feel.
'Cause that's what I was thinking.
No,
the
we
whole
can't
time.
say that.
You want to call somebody a parasite?
Yeah. I don't have no attention to it. Just never no attention to
What's
it.
up?
If you base relations with one,
Dre, you are a nice guy, man.
I try to be.
You are a nigga. Don't get me wrong, and
Facts.
that's a good thing.
And I'm never gonna deny
But
that.
you are a nice
I do what I can.
guy.
Man. I'm a good person.
Just being a whole lot of shit.
It's a part of life.
Yeah, that's how it is. And I'm just flicking and flapping.
I told myself that I'm not gonna start beating up my friends with words. So he is a nice guy.
You ain't gonna beat him on no more.
Dang,
You ain't gonna call him back, ask him about
you know how
I
Dre
legit,
is Dre, bro. That's
I
what it
legit
is.
felt like I beat him up all last year.
Yeah.
That's your brother.
I know, but I just
You
felt
used to
like
beat me up.
How do you not remember the words we candy kids
Man, I
say?
should have listened. Forgot about it. Okay, I'm just not gonna curse no more. Damn.
That's as far as we can go.
That's my new word of the day.
Damn. I felt like I've beat up a lot of my people last year, and this year I'm not gonna do that.
Did they deserve it?
Sometimes. He didn't catch that.
I'm trying to make sure we good to go.
But other than that, I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So like this month, I've already chosen one friend that I've already sent a good vibe to. So like in February, I'm gonna do the same thing.
So you gonna go back through the list of the people you violated verbally?
No, I'm talking about the people that are in my life now.
Okay. So
The people
what
that in my
happened has
life.
happened. You gonna let it where it is. You gonna leave it where it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The people that I really don't communicate with, that like, I only hear from you
Oh, but nah, AJ. You
once
don't
a
want-
year.
Nah. I like the reality. I called you out. I'm sorry.
Don't turn that on. It's gonna be loud.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be very, very loud.
You good? Don't creep. You good? Why are y'all whispering?
Yeah, honestly, why are y'all whispering?
But God, give me a cigar so I can roll this
Can't
boat.
say
You
that.
can't say that.
This why we was whispering.
Damn. I'm gonna minimize you to damn.
Yeah. But you took the last one, brother.
Oh,
You should have used wisely, friend. So,
So, are you shooting?
no, I'm sipping.
Slacker.
I
How you
can't.
coming to the new year? and
Okay,
sipping?
so I can't
does
shoot
that?
because if I shoot, my head's gonna be on the table.
Okay, we'll pick it up for you.
No, how I'm gonna do the show?
You'll make it. I promise you. Shot.
I'm
shot,
the biggest
shot,
dude at this
shot,
table, but I'm
shot.
not
Everybody
the
told me.
whitest
Shot. 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 My nigga. I'm proud of you, man.
At the worst angle.
I'm gonna be honest, like I feel like already there's enough to celebrate. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
For the accomplishment, for the progression of who we are, what we are now.
Yes.
And I never say it, but thank you, Dre. You're looking at me weird.
for what? For what?
Nigga, you present. Thank you. G Money, thank you. Tigress, thank you. Black man, I know that's your house, but you be gone sometimes. You do that because I got a key. Thank you. AJ, you know I love you, right? Thank you.
This is my first time meeting you, and you're cool. I feel like
Appreciate
you're family.
Cheers.
Y'all be nice to my friend, okay?
Because the thing
I
is,
take that to the
she didn't.
heart,
She
that's
didn't come in
real.
here. And she didn't just like say quiet like the whole time. She just came in here and she fit in. Like it wasn't even a try to fit in. It was like, let me slide on there. How y'all doing? My name AJ.
I'm saying
and
you
it
didn't
was
tell me
an
who in the
easy
room
slide
was.
in.
I feel you.
So I mean, yeah, it was. That's how you know we have a good thing going, and that's something that everybody
Listen, I
needs to
know
get.
how hard shit works, and I know how hard it was to get out of that bed, and you here. I just thank you, man. But that's it. That's
You know what? I have a thank you. Thank you. What's happening? What's gonna happen in the end of the year? People are gonna see how this started. People are gonna see Wow, they make it look so easy.
You want to announce it?
No, I don't want to announce it.
Not yet?
No. I want to be in the production. I want to give a date. I want to give a, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say anything because, you know, people are going to get hyped for it. And then if we don't do it.
Oh, it's happening.
I know, but I just I want us to be.
Okay, so the team to write and shoot the actual blah, 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 blah. It's done. That part's done. Amazon done. Amazon Prime, by the way. Done. It's just writing a screenplay at this point. The storyline. Who's gonna be involved? Like that's the only missing element.
We can talk about that.
We can. We'll announce
Yeah,
later.
we'll announce that later. Yeah, but
just stay tuned, guys.
Yeah, stay tuned.
There's more.
Because there's so much more coming up after the comedy show. It's like, all right, so what's the next step? We already like 3 steps ahead. We've already landed into another country.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Extremely proud.
Thank you. And it makes me proud. Boy, you're so silly. And we're getting so much love from people. We're actually getting a lot of help from people that people don't realize. Like, yeah, we're spending money, but yeah, we ain't got it. Being honest, we're a truthful podcast, so ain't no point in sugarcoating nothing. I was about to cuss. Ain't no point. It's very hard.
Being from Jersey, is it Jersey or is it just being black or an American?
Both. 3. But
and shouts out to Titan.
Oh, bruh.
My man Titan, he
putting
in work.
Yo, I played his shit when I went.
I
played this joint when I went back home to Alabama. My cousin like, who is?
Titan.
Yeah.
That nigga can rap, man.
Yeah, that nigga flow smooth.
He got an aggression effect.
Is it just me or does he remind me of a light skinned Montel Jordan? I gotta tell him that like every time it just reminds me. He is an awesome guy though.
He is. And
like
he wants to be a part of the team.
Yeah, and I really think adding him to a part of the team is gonna work out great. We have 2 artists and then we have 2 chefs. We ain't gonna talk about the chefs. We ain't gonna go into detail about that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm saying we got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of projects going on, and
we're gonna start series this year too.
Who?
Mind, Body, and Soul is gonna be the first series we're gonna start on this podcast. You ready for that?
Sure. That means I have to work out too, right?
Research.
I mean, I'm
sure.
cool with that.
You gotta research for sure, but
because I mean, in order to talk about it, we gotta do it.
I just feel like the last episode we did, Listen and Shut Up, like that was great. By the way, thank you all. But I think we need to definitely like keep that going because it's more informational. You know what I'm saying? So I think Mind, Body, and Soul will kind of like segue to.
How many series you want to do?
Just
3 part.
Just 3, 1 for each.
So that means we get to actually like. That's gonna be cool because we get to work out and explain to them how it's making us feel, mind, body, and soul wise.
Yeah.
So I think that'll work for people that actually say, you know, oh, they just talking, they're not really doing it. But we have an Instagram, people. You know we do. So I mean, we're gonna be showing you the results. I'm gonna take a picture with my big old stuff, even though I ain't really that big. But I'm gonna take pictures.
Jesus.
That was probably super loud. But I'm gonna take pictures, and anybody that's part of the team wants to take pictures, you know what I'm saying, show results of Mind, Body, and Soul. It's coming up. Again, we have a lot of projects that y'all don't know about. And you want to be part of, y'all know who we are. Y'all know what we do. You know how to get in touch with us. That's all you got to do is touch us. Okay, don't touch us.
Don't touch me.
Yeah,
niggas don't wash their hands.
Yeah,
don't touch me.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I said that. Don't touch us.
And it's gay if you're man. Don't touch me.
Just be like, yo.
Oh, no disrespect to the gays. No disrespect.
Just
see,
like,
I don't like
Kevin
it.
Hart. Don't say that. No,
you're right, but I can say I don't like it.
You got a whole
I can
series
say I don't
Wait,
like
talk
it.
to me. What happened? I missed all that.
Man, long story short, he was out in the wilderness. He didn't have his pop. He didn't have his shield around him.
That is not.
And he just went down.
Kevin Hart made a joke in the past prior to this.
He did
humongous success.
Did a lot of stuff.
And it was, targeted at the gays. The gay community got rights. Yeah. They said we didn't like that shit. It was offensive. He apologized. It wasn't enough. And it was really just a time. It really was just a time to try to bring Kevin down. from his heightened success.
Just watch the
Women-
watch the
So
Netflix series.
I see he made something on Netflix, but I seen it wasn't a comedy, so I wasn't.
No,
it's
yeah,
like
you
a-
need to watch.
I
Yeah.
wasn't-
Y'all need
I
to watch
wasn't really
that.
interested in
if
watching
y'all,
all that.
If y'all haven't seen that, you need to watch.
I mean,
that.
if you want to know
Netflix, Kevin
about
Hart,
Kevin,
don't
and what
F
really
it up.
happened. If you're
Don't
that
F it up.
concerned,
That,
then
yeah, because I was hesitant to. Everybody was just like, "You need to watch it. You need to watch it," because I feel like it's pertaining to you. I'm like, why?
You're a comedian.
That, and it was just like because you starting a podcast and everything. Well, we're not starting. We're up and running.
Yeah,
So
we're a year in now,
yeah,
man.
we're a year in, so we're not starting anything because we're doing the podcast. They was like, "You need to watch this." So I was just like, I don't know why I need to watch this, but then I started watching it and I was like, oh, okay.
Well, then I guess my question is, do you really feel like the comment or said joke he made was actually like a hit towards the gay community?
I mean,
No.
honestly, it's like this. It's like no.
It's a joke.
No. It was a joke, but at the end of the day, he could have easily just been like, "I'm sorry."
But he did that on several platforms.
They don't matter. It don't matter. It's like this. If they just want an apology and it's legit, give it to them. Don't fight it because of your ego or anything else like that, or the money.
Or just in
And
the part,
even-
it should have been well thought out in the skit. It should have been to put in there like, "Don't take this the wrong way." He should have had some kind of like explanation after the joke, but he didn't, and that's the difference.
I guess
That's all it is.
then and there too. I mean, everybody's gonna take things differently regardless of how you say it.
Right.
If you apologize out
You
in
just-
front,
yeah,
so
you
it's just
just-
got to be his own crowd, knowing that where he's
Right,
gonna go,
you
his
came to
limits
see
and
this.
stuff.
This is what
An
you
apology's
came to
not
see.
gonna matter. I mean, it might give an apology, but then again, they might feel like, oh,
Or
you
you
only
know,
apologize
when your
because I
joke
said
about to
this
go,
problem.
just say it. Hey, you pay for these tickets.
But here's the thing,
Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
like, all of that came about because he was actually going to do, what was it, the Grammys, I
Prior
think?
type shit.
Yeah.
He was going to do the
Yeah.
Grammys. And prior to
He
him
got
actually
music.
signing the contract to actually do it, they said, listen, you made this joke, they took offense, then, you know what I'm saying, they want you to apologize. He was like, I've already done that, I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
And so he just did not do the show. So everything was on hold as far as who's going to host the show. And he went on all his platforms apologizing about it, but still not wanting to do the show because of how it was approached to him. Like, comedy is comedy. Everyone gets offended. I don't feel like no one's left out.
But it's not.
That's-
but
that's
it's
the
that,
point,
but it's
though.
always that. It's always that. But you gotta think of the backlash. There's always two ways of going. You can either go one way and it's gonna take you to another direction, or you can take your way and see where it takes you. And you saw where it took him.
Yeah.
It didn't take him up. It took him down. Now, if he would apologize, where would it have took him? He would have never known because he decided not to do it.
No, he did apologize.
He did, but the thing is, if he would have
Hell,
done
he
it,
apologized on Ellen.
he
Well,
did.
I mean, it might have been like him performing. Then after would have made a statement, would have been allowed people to put
Right.
a limitation on his comedy. Would have held him
But
back.
it was so
as a
long
performer.
ago before, like,
It don't
this
matter.
whole, like, pride thing became, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But even
It's
still,
a
it's probably
big
just the
deal.
principle of the situation.
Yeah,
to him. It's
that's
only
it,
so
at
much.
the
Like
end of
he'll
the day.
apologize for where it went, but he's not going to apologize for how he carries his comedy. If that makes sense.
Right,
like,
right.
I mean, yeah, I agree. But I mean, that's how
But
he had
at
to
the end of
do.
the day, this man is like, he's built on hard work. And so, like, he just wants to do his absolute best.
I get it, but now
You know
he
what
got
I'm
to think
saying?
about. He's thinking about the new generation, which is his kids,
No doubt. Because
and
he
he
doesn't
has
want them to have effect.
exactly. So
from
now
his
the thing
actions,
about it
which I
is,
understand.
you have to look at it not from your perspective, but from their perspective. Because once you're done with this, they're still walking in your shoes. They have your last name. So at the end of the day, you're still gonna be, oh, remember da 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 da, versus welcoming you with open arms. Granted, they could welcome you with open arms, but still, how hard was it just to be like, yo, my bad, blah 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 blah, and do it again? You did it so many times before.
Yeah.
Do it one more time.
Man, but I get that, completely understand that, and agree with it. But I have renowned of respect for like David Chappelle, who is like, "F it, I don't care about my career. I'll edit it out. It's no big deal. I'll bleep it out. Okay, I can't help it. All right, I can't stop cursing. Leave me alone."
I'm on like
But
5,000. I'm
deep
doing
respect
so well.
for David Chappelle, who will still go on stage and say, "There's this so and so transgender person took offense to what I said to the joke, and I didn't think it was that bad or whatever, but I said it, and they took offense. They sent me a letter, and now so and so don't want to hire me. And here's a joke. You know what I'm saying? And he still tells a joke, and will still say what it is, so people will have an understanding. Like, it is just a joke.
I think the thing with Dave Chappelle is like he does it because he loves it. He does it because if you're gonna take comedy, you're gonna take it in its full truth, and he jeopardizes his career at that aspect. I think Kevin Hart does his in a political aspect. He'll apologize for it, so that's clear. But he's also gonna make it a statement that he's gonna make that comment regardless. Like that is comedy. But I think he's like kind of easing into it. That way he can actually take what he loves and keep a career with it. Like make it successful. Whereas Dave Chappelle is like, you love it. If not, oh well, I'm gonna do it regardless.
He says, "You clicked on my face, bitch."
Right.
Yeah, we can say that. Yeah,
See how they done?
use that.
Yeah, you
Thank
did.
you.
Yeah, we can use that.
Successful.
But I mean, it lets us know where we need to stop and go. Because that way, if we say something out the way now,
So
what is it going to be like 10 years later?
Being your ghostwriter, I have no aim at the transgender community.
Nor do I.
So I think we're good. What were you waiting on? You want me
Yeah.
to say something else, or like you went in?
I don't know. Thought it was a lovely conversation.
Let's talk about something.
What you want to talk about, Mike? What you want to talk about?
Let's talk about the universe.
Don't get tired of starting.
This is the purpose. This is why she's here.
I had something I wanted to say prior to, because I ain't gonna get
This
started.
is why she's
If
here.
you gonna get started, I'm gonna say what.
This is
after
the
you say what you
purpose.
say, I'm gonna say what I say.
Let's get
Say what I
started.
say. Say what I was gonna say.
Let's get
Don't
started.
say what I say.
No, let's get started.
Yeah.
The universe. How does it work? We don't know. It's not understandable. It's just like women.
Tigers
We're
knows.
understandable. They're not understandable. A-okay with that. So, that's only for some of us. Let's talk about this. Which way does your universe lead you?
Usually forward.
For some. Others, they don't want to listen to that. You alright?
I just so many questions about like, what do you mean by your universe? You mean your reality and your day to day?
No, I mean like
go?
when you're at work, when you're working for the man, you're
Oh
working
God,
there.
the man. Sorry.
That's a whole nother topic right there.
When you working for the man, when you working for him, I'm talking about you gotta wake up when he say wake up. You gotta go to work when he say go to work. You gotta go lunch when he say put that in your mouth. You have to do that. Mm-hmm. Okay? And you keep hearing something in the back of your mind say, this is not what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. And the idea keeps popping in your head, popping in your head, popping in your head. But you're not listening to it. You're not listening to it. And that's the universe saying, hey, I need you to like look over here and trust me for like 1 second.
Ooh-wee.
But you don't listen. And you still work for the man. And then 15 years down the line,
As he hits his blood.
15 years down the line, you still with the company. But that tug ain't there no more.
Well, I don't think it's more so the universe. I think you're thinking about your conscience, your own self desire. But I think we all like it's self doubt that keeps us from doing anything. The reality of doing what we
Ooh, I
want
like that
instead
word,
of going
doubt.
into day and day. Like we know working for the man, I'm gonna get to tomorrow. This will pay my bills. This will keep me moving. This keeps me on a schedule, a self discipline kind of thing.
Steve already said it best about a year ago. When are you gonna jump?
True about you.
Right.
I'm
See,
proud of you. Because I didn't say that. But
I decided to jump because I figured, and I know I'm sorry, let me reframe. I know this is going somewhere. So I jumped. And I'm trusting it. I'm putting everything in it. And I know this is going to take us somewhere. I don't know where, but it's going to take us up and it's not going to take us down. If it goes down, it's because we put it down.
Well, that mindset doesn't for everybody. Like most people, the fall is a greater risk than the flight. And getting through the fall is what most people aren't ready to endure.
God, I just feel like you uppercut me in the jaw just now. Like, God.
Oh, thank you.
Like, you didn't see me like flinch my jaw a little bit at you. Like, God, you ain't have to hit me that daggone hard.
I know, okay.
Yeah, dog. Okay, I mean, sorry.
Send you, okay.
I know, right? But yeah, I mean, what happens when you don't feel that tug anymore? Is that your universe crashing, or is that your dream crashing?
Do you become a robot in today's society?
Exactly.
You continue pushing through.
You continue to be stuck in the matrix.
This is true.
Hint.
I
To
got
a
these
post,
Ray-Bans
to a
that
post
make
that
me
she
look
put
like
up a
One
couple days ago.
Yeah, I'm always looking into the metaphysics of things. I'm just saying, I'm always interested in the science of faith itself. When you mention like jumping, I believe in this mechanism that is our matrix. We're forced to believe we have to work for the powers that be. When ultimately we're in a universe, not you, but as in YOU universe. we're all living our own individual reality, and our own thoughts project into this matrix that actually reflect back the reality, which is faith in itself. Every single ancient religion, it bases itself off of faith, but there's a deeper meaning. This is how we correlate with the actual environment we live in. This is how it works. This is how we designed it ourselves. Consciousness is itself. What we're actually living is reality. It's the universe experiencing itself. That's what a human being is. It's a three-dimensional, interdimensional being operating in physical, mental, and spiritual.
Thank you for saying three-dimensional, by the way.
Woo.
That was like icing on the cake.
Thus, why she is
Why
on
not
this
yet? You know what I'm
podcast.
saying?
Remember, listen. If you're listening to that, imagine how she songwriting and everything else. Whoa! That's why you hear it.
It's the mind you gotta appreciate, though. You know what I
It
mean?
is that right there, 100.
Some people don't think.
Because they don't like to shut up and listen. Listen to that last podcast.
Please.
So,
I like this segue. That was dope. Listen and shut up.
listen and shut
Hell,
up.
it's on the radio right now.
Hey,
Hey.
listen and shut up. Y'all better check it out. Because we was going deep.
Listen and shut up.
Hey!
I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it.
Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We'll do that on break. We'll do that on break.
Just play it. Alright, anyway. What were we saying?
So silly. Y'all check us out. Freedom K. Y'all hear it?
Anyway. Brother, what we talking about today? You highlighted
We were still
doubt from
stuck
AJ's
on. Yeah, because it's like, again, we put
flow.
ourselves in so much doubt. Where do we know how to bounce back? When do we bounce back? How can we bounce back? Do we have that special? I hear this on movies and I see this on movies all the time. Probably whoever watched Star Wars or any cartoon, you see it too. Is always saying that oldest person in the movie that says, anytime it's in the dark, you'll always find the light. When you're in doubt, can you find your own light? Is it hard to find your own light? Do you even have a light?
I think we have a free will. I mean, it's ultimately up to you whether you decide to, is it glass half full or glass half empty? Or is it either way you're going to toss it up and drink the water? Like, it's all up to you.
choice.
That's an Indiana Jones reference, Last Crusade. Pick one chalice, but you only got one choice. But the thing is that how the universe works? Is that how your doubt works? Do you sometimes need a hug to bring yourself back?
I do, Mike.
No, but ultimately, fear is a self-inflicting emotion that's not needed at all. It's a self-inflicting emotion that we decide to take on.
It is, however, very powerful. It's stronger than
Yeah.
faith in itself. Faith is supposed to be very strong, but there's more fear than there is faith.
Because
Or
it's
hope.
easier
And
to
that's the
lose your
battle.
faith than catch it. It's a
This is
whole
true.
lot easier.
Fear brings your ass back to reality.
That part too
Real quick.
keeps us on a straight line, whether we like it or not.
But why do we do that to ourselves? Can we answer that for ourselves? Can we ask ourselves, why do we put ourselves through that much? Because even for me, I put myself through hell in the past 3 days. Nobody would know because I'm smiling all the time. But the thing is, I have to, because if I don't, it's going to make me feel like I'm doing this for nothing. Listening to this podcast and doing this podcast has shown and taught me so much to where this can happen and this will happen. And a lot of people are going to get in your way to stop it. And this is just how the universe works, and this is how my doubt is working. The universe is tugging and pushing, saying, I got you. I just need you to keep going. My doubt is saying, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Are we sure about this? Are we sure about this? So again, back to both of your references, it's a tug of war. And it sometimes sucks. Because like you in the middle, you don't really know which way to go. Oh, God. You don't know which way to go.
He having a tug of war back there.
He definitely having
He said, y'all bringing it down. I'm gonna speak for your
Never heard a
listeners.
dog get mad and he's in his own room.
He said, "You hear your stuff? Stop doubting yourself. Just do it. Just do it. Be happy for all
Like
of
the
us."
fuck?
Right.
Own room on a nice old big old thick
So I'm sick of hearing this sad stuff.
Unreal. And this is why we doubt ourselves. And I feel like I went down to like an octave low, and I came back up. But anyway, when we're walking down the path, there's always a tug of war that we're always going against. Why do we always do that? Especially men. Why do we do that? Yeah. The men at this table right now, can we ask ourselves, why do we do that? Death?
Agreeing to.
No, you're not agreeing to anything. No, I'm asking, why do we as men do a tug of war and we're constantly doubting ourselves? Why do we do that to ourselves when we know in our heart, we know in our mind, this is what we need to do? Not being egotistical or anything, but just knowing and feeling like, almost having like a Jedi feeling. But you know this is what you need to do.
This as far as like everything goes?
Just men in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Answer the question, man.
Well, I mean, I think even as a female speaking, I think that goes for everything. It's how we're raised in society. How we're brought up as a female, how we raise our men, that you are held to a certain standard, just as women are. I think that question goes for both sexes. Why do we hold ourselves to a certain level? That's how we're raised. That's how we're brought into society. It's the reality of it.
I also think society also gives like a lot of cliches. Men are supposed to be very emotionally suppressed, and women are labeled as over emotional.
And that's what I'm saying. Why are we suppressing our emotions?
Because we're supposed to have them. We're also frowned upon for showing too much of it.
It's hormones the cause of that.
No, I feel like as men, this is 2020, we need to start making a new cycle of saying it is okay to be emotional as a man. There's nothing wrong with that. Not saying that you gotta be 24/7, but I'm just saying when there's an urge, do it. Do it alone.
Well, see, maybe it's a trust thing too. Maybe you don't want to do it alone. You don't have that
that's
support
true,
if you do it alone. And then you need someone to rely on, someone you trust to be that.
So what happens if you don't have it? Then
you
what?
have what?
If you don't have that, then what? What is it gonna lead to?
Self-reliance, I guess.
Ooh.
What is this? I am Groot? Like,
No.
But you see the pride.
Yeah.
Death of pride. Death of security. Death of self-worth.
The formation of a blockade.
We're measured by our success. As men, we're measured by our success. We're measured by how fat our wallet is.
Or the job we hold. If you're manly enough, if you can support something.
But I guess no.
But there are some women don't even want to look at you as head of household if you can't take care of every single bill in that household by yourself.
That's true too. But that's where it comes to support, because if you say you support the person, then you should be able to say, okay, whatever rocky road we about to go down, I'm about to be in the seat.
It's there. It goes to partnership.
And if you can't live up to that, is it not going to kill your pride?
Whew. Can you say the word one more time?
It's not going to kill your self-respect.
Can you say the word one more time?
Pride?
No, the other one.
What? Kill your self-respect? Oh, I'm sorry. Death.
Take it back to the first one.
All right, fair enough. So, can anybody still answer that question besides that? Why do we do it? Ladies, why do you do it?
Why we do what?
Right.
Why do you have a tug of war?
As far as what? Everything's a tug of war. Everything's
right,
a
but
decision.
when do you decide to say, I'm done doing the tug of war? I'm done being in the middle, let me go. And you decide to walk the path.
What I'm saying, that tug of war keeps you grounded. There's pros and cons to everything. There's right and wrong to everything. That if without that tug of war, we'd all be going on a loose leash. Like there would be no society. There would be no formation. We'd just do what we wanted.
Anybody else?
I would feel like tug of war, it all depends on your state of mind. Like, I already based my whole philosophy on law of attraction. What your thoughts are correlating with will correlate with what you experience. And in that state of mind, I don't think doubt exists. If you fully believe in yourself, I really do feel like anything is legitimately possible. And as far as tug of war goes, I mean, I don't know. That also is like you're going through life learning lessons. That tug of war should also teach you balance as well.
Wait a minute. When you talk about balance, do you feel as if everything is a balance? Like if there is a positive, there has to be a negative.
I feel like that's the meaning of life. Like I feel like this whole universe is based on duality.
For every action, there's an equal or opposite reaction.
So for everybody who everything goes right in their life, there has to be somebody who everything goes wrong in their life.
No, I don't believe that. I feel like there's predetermined situations that we're supposed to be in, and we ultimately determine which reality takes place. But I guess that also correlates with the lessons that we're learning on Earth.
But wouldn't that only be balance?
Exactly, like balance. You're learning from negative and positive situations.
I feel
I
like,
think what you're saying. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I feel like I'm arguing with like elites. Oh, it's weird because it's weird because it's like it's arguing about. It's not even arguing. It's like debating, but it's like not like bad debating. If that makes sense.
I'll put it under the umbrella of meaning of life.
Most people can't even take what they have, as life. I mean, I want more. We all want more, but are we willing to work for it? I don't mean to cut you up, but go ahead and say what you want to say.
But see, that's another thing. That's another part about balance. There's some people that didn't have to work for it. There's some people that had to pull themselves by their own bootstraps to be able to get it. So doesn't that only speak of balance?
But that's perception and what was their state of mind.
I see what you're saying. Like,
but everybody can't be here. There has to be
somebody that's
because it's
there.
a system that rotates in the
somebody has to keep the ground working. But I see
So
what you're
in
saying.
other
Like
words-
balance is a different thing. In itself,
the
it's
circle of life.
That's what it says.
You said a friend.
For every action, there's an
Grace.
equal opposite reaction. It doesn't have to be negative, but for everything you do, there is a consequence. Whether that's positive or negative, it's how you take it. Can be positive or negative. And then going into what you're saying, like, yeah, all of us aren't elite. All of us aren't made at the top. Somebody has to do the groundwork. I mean, I guess it all just depends from the aspect.
Because if everybody's a billionaire, if everybody's rich, then nobody is, right?
Yeah, it depletes the value of everything.
Ooh, sorry. That's funny. I'm back.
Welcome back.
But it's just like the Matrix. Like he says, the Merovingian is causality. We all know it. So why don't we just, instead of constantly making the same mistake, why don't we learn from our own mistakes? And see it in advance and still walk the same path that the universe has given us. Because like, for instance, take me for instance. I'm walking the path that the universe has put me on. I'm terrified. Not even gonna lie.
It's the fear of the
I'm
unknown.
a big dude. Yeah, it's definitely a fear of unknown. But I see, it's the fear of unknown, but I see happiness. That's one thing I do see. I don't see failure. I see happiness. And I see what can become.
So is it your fear and your struggles on the way to happiness?
Yes. And it's my own fear. And that's something that I have to deal with. But that's my struggle. I don't have a tug of war because I'm still staying on the same path. I am. But I have to find balance in myself with it. That's something that I'm still working on.
But that in itself is a total war on what to do to stay on that path.
Ooh, like, I don't like you hit me right now. Like, you stop hitting me. Like, I don't like that. Like, I'm going to have to call 911 on her. If she keep hitting me in the face.
Not on my age.
Yeah, nah, I'm going to call 911 on her. She keep hitting me in the face. I mean, I get it, though. I get it.
Fear is a good thing, though, man. It keeps us humble.
Yeah.
I think it's too, though. I ride that same word, like, perception-based. I mean, it's, you say failures, but, like, what is your perception of failure is not my perception of failure. So you say failure, what do you mean exactly?
It's a
Because
stepping
it's
stone.
your definition of that, and you're saying I need to fit in that.
I mean,
If
I don't want, like, as far as this podcast is growing, I have to remember, you know from where I came from.
Now you said that.
You know. You know where I came from, and you know where I am now. I've climbed a long, tiresome hill. I don't want to fall down that hill. So my mouth tends to get me in trouble back at my past, so I know it can still get me in trouble with my now.
But the fall teaches you.
Right.
So, Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, these games we've played when we were kids, there's 3 rounds, right? Unless there's two because you suck, and then one person like just whoop your ass. Right?
So you weren't learning from anything.
So the first fight technically teaches you how they operate. So you need to fall to understand how they fight. Now you have another chance to actually win. And once you adapt to how they maneuver, you have a chance. It's a fighting chance. But then you have the third round where it's all or nothing. That's when you give it. That's the thing. You need to acquire that. There needs to be a fall. You need to acquire knowledge, and then you need to succeed. Like that's the point of it. The point of it's all a game, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's the point of it.
I mean, I still take my steps though.
So it's the fall is necessary.
No, I don't know what I mean by fall. I don't want to fall all the way down the mountain.
It don't matter how far you fall.
I just
want
want to
point.
fall.
I wrote that. You heard the song. That's the point. The reason I wrote that song. We all fall down. It's necessary.
I know.
To understand something. What did I understand about my fall?
Well, or then maybe understand that life doesn't always work in your favor.
Oh,
your
I bet.
succession is off of your diligence.
Trust me.
And then it's your choice to assimilate whether or not and use your set of skills.
They'll
to
see.
achieve
I feel like
happiness.
you have a lot of confidence in the station and as far as what the podcast is going in itself. And I feel like if you know if it's your predestined path, like why even doubt yourself? If you feel like
Oh no, I don't doubt myself in this podcast. This podcast is something that I don't doubt myself in.
More talking about people like me who can go with the IT route, who can go with the cooking route, who can and I have absolutely no clue which direction I'm supposed to be going in. Because that feeling that the universe is giving you that tells you that you know that the podcast is okay. I don't have that feeling. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Right. And it sucks because me being in my 30s is still like, is this what you want to do? Yes, this is what I want to do, but look how long it took me to
so you feel like
get
pressure
there.
with your age.
No. Me getting older is just me getting wiser. It's like, hey, with us growing with this podcast, these are do's and don'ts that we don't need to do and we do need to do.
Oh, we about to flow. We about to.
You so silly. and we need to get to that point. So if we want to climb higher, then we need to abide by what is given to us. Again, first round. I mean, we can either fight it or we can go against it. I ain't trying to go against
Here's
it.
the thing too, like there's nothing you can do in your
it.
capacity to overthink or outthink precisely what you need to do. Where you are is where you need to be. It ain't wrong, it ain't right. May not be like on course with what you have planned, but who's to say your plan is your own? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's trying to fit life into a mold, and this is what it is. And if you're out of that bound, then you're wrong. You're out of place, and you need to fix that.
Like fitting
There's
society's
nothing
views.
right. There's nothing to fix.
Yeah.
I got every word, man.
In the last
There's
show,
nothing to fix.
in the last show, we mentioned all things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On top of all that, there is no rule book out there that says you only have to do one thing.
Exactly.
You can do whatever you want.
So
to do.
really, like the job is for you to live. Choose life. Just live.
Oh, I do live.
Or what you call the universe seems, from what it sounds like when you describe it, it's more so like what you're passionate about. You're passionate about this podcast, doing what you
Well, my
really
passion
want.
was cooking, and he'll tell you too. Both of my brother Angie will tell you, and Dre will tell you my passion was cooking. My whole thing was food. You talk to me, I'm gonna tell you how to make this. I'm gonna tell you how to make that.
And then what happened to that?
Greenville has destroyed that for me.
And why is that?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Because
unless you
a lot
own it,
of stuff
right?
comes out of
not even if you
cans
own. Well, if
and
I own it,
containers.
it's different.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but I'm gonna tell you this right now. I can tell you so many places that say they do scratch made and don't do it outside.
Well, see, so what it sounds like is you lived your passion through somebody else and it depleted. So what if you did it yourself? It'd still be your passion.
It would be, but I had so many projects, I just wasn't focusing on one. And then when he presented this to me, it was just like, huh? He put me, like, he slapped me up against the wall, was just like, bruh, this is what you're gonna do. Nah. Like how everybody else is, now look at me. We're a year plus in. And I just can't wait for people to see the story. So that way they will understand, like, dang, did the universe put you on this path? Did the universe tell, hey, your brother's saying this for a reason. I need you to do this. What was the universe telling us at the time? What is it telling us now? I know what it's telling me, but what is your universe telling you? Like, for instance, you didn't have to pick up the phone. Y'all didn't have to show. You did.
I feel like energy talks. You know, if you feel inspired by something, it's going to speak to you. If I didn't feel like a great vibe when I came in, you know, if I keep repeatedly on the shows because I feel like there's passion here, there's great spirit here. And like things that we need to steer away from, usually your soul tells you that. And you mentioned game, like, you know, I correlate life in like a video game aspect. Like the soul is the player, you're just navigating it, you know, through your body on this, third dimension basically. So yeah.
You're sitting next to me talking about video games. You know I'm about to start a rant. I don't know why you're teasing me. I don't know why you did it.
So we're gonna move away from the universe and let the universe take its course.
And it will.
And it will.
It definitely will.
Definitely.
Hey man, I want to air my song on this episode.
Oh, what's stopping you? This is our thing, brother.
This song I read for somebody. I wrote it.
I started doing the robot.
Her.
But it was a gift from a friend, and
it was a gift
from a friend. I want to air it on this episode.
It was a gift from a friend. It needs to be a song. Anyway, no. Yeah, I mean, bro, you do all this stuff, so you can't tell me.
It's coming out tomorrow.
Let's do it. Let's do
it's called City Lights.
Downtown in the city lights.
Hey.
Ooh, downtown in the city lights.
You garbage. Go ahead and
Ooh, downtown in the city lights. Downtown in the city lights. Ooh, downtown in the city lights. Yeah, we on tonight. In the city, living the life. I got my Converse laced up tight. Rocking that black V-neck with the pinstripe blazer, heartthrob. Yeah, the girls gon' chase ya. Gotta brush them off like breadcrumbs on my chest. Only one girl in mind that can rock this set. She'll respond right back when I shoot this text. I pick her up, peel off in this new Corvette. The street light shines nice on this PYT. Got her hands in the air from the passenger seat. I'm feeling a sense of thrill, but it scares me still. She got my heart in her hands, but she seems so chill. Enjoy the time that we share, is the truth out there. Spend it all while we out, cause we just don't care. To have this much fun shouldn't be so fair. I'm the luckiest man on the block out here singing. They'll be down to hit this city. We'll spin that green, my girl so pretty. Ride around through the town, hear the sound, it's the beat of a heart pound. Ooh, she'll be down to hit this city. We'll spin that green, my girl so pretty. Ride around through the town, hear the sound, it's the beat of a heart pound. Ooh, downtown in the city lights. Ooh, downtown in the city lights. Downtown in the city lights. Ooh, downtown in the city lights. Gotta be real, man, she's so fearless. Love how she speak and the way she dress. Shaking that hair, man, I must confess. Got me getting ideas like I'm on Pinterest. She's the inspiration why I wrote this song. Two beats that don't stop, it goes on and on. Feeling her vibe, man, it's been so long. We can do this all night till the break of dawn. Like, yeah, it goes on and on and on. Beat don't stop, it goes on and on. Like, on and on and on and on and on. And the beat don't stop, it goes on and on. Like, yeah, goes on and on. And the beat don't stop, it goes on and on and on. Yo, it goes on and on and on. Beat don't stop. We wind down cause it's getting late. Cabernet, mashed potato still on my plate. All the drinks were good and the food was great. Now she got the biggest smile stuck on her face. But the night is still young and we just can't wait to check this night spot out on the corner of 8th. Heard the rumors and it sounds like it's our place. So we go to check it out to see if that's the case. Yeah, it's lit and the rumors end up being legit. A few more cocktails but we take it sips. The DJ starts playing our favorite song. So we sit the drinks down so we can dance along. I got my hand on her waist and I look in her eyes. She look back and you can tell she's feeling my vibe. Start kissing and I'm thinking, man, what a night. I just can't break away from these city lights. Downtown in the city lights. Ooh, downtown in the city lights. Downtown in the city lights.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like that. I'm sorry. I be vibing with that.
They should do a remix featuring a female artist halfway through.
You?
I ain't say that. A female artist.
You should shoot that video in Charlotte.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
You should really.
But it's already scheduled to come out. Well, I mean, I can still.
You can still. I mean,
You can always
song,
redrop it.
Yeah,
as a
songs will
remix.
come out, and you can
Yeah.
easily put a YouTube. We can easily try to Charlotte and do a YouTube video.
What I found out with like music, like when you release it like that, you know what I mean? There is a ISUC code or some shit like that you need to tie to both release dates with the video and the song for it to
Peanut butter treats.
line up. That's why I said that. But
That would be nice.
Anything's possible.
Mint and brownies.
That would be nice. So, can I ask you a personal question?
You know, it depends on what it's relating to, but go ahead, shoot.
Your name?
My name?
Yeah.
On air?
I mean, you ain't got to do that.
We're just gonna leave that bleep, bleep, bleep.
We just gonna leave that bleep, bleep,
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
I heard. I was just curious, you know, because you kind of gave me a look like I'm not telling you my name.
Facts.
I'm not telling you my name. Oh, speaking of which, I saw a friend the other day.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, hitting the highway. I ain't gonna say no names. And actually listen to the show
boy.
anyway. But yeah, I was like, yo, what's up?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, what? Okay, cool. Okay, bye. And that was that.
Fast.
That's it. But with that being said, let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about the Coco Show going on a cruise.
I've never been on a cruise.
That's a
very
jump,
exciting.
bro.
Well,
You
see,
gonna
now
air
why
on
you
a
let
cruise?
us? Why you left us hanging like we was the only ones that hadn't been on a cruise? And then she jumped in and like, "Hey, been on a cruise?"
I'm just saying personally.
Y'all know why we gonna go? Cause we're gonna be downtown in the city, like.
Hey,
I gotta hear this song, man.
yo, go ahead and play this one. Smooth.
Yeah, you tripping. It's like really, really smooth.
Nah, I got you.
It's like you better put on some Stacey Adams. You better put some crease in your pants. You better write some dries. You better listen to that. But yeah, we need to listen. We need to take the Coco Show on a cruise, man. And then like wherever we stop, we need to go ahead and do a live broadcast and just be like, yo, we here. We gonna do a live broadcast for y'all. You know, blah
are
blah
we gonna
blah.
have internet everywhere we stop?
Yeah, we will. We're gonna make it work.
Let's get ready. I got this joint right
I
here.
mean, honestly, if you pay for it, you can have internet on the cruise.
Exactly.
If you pay for it.
Oh,
We're
yeah, it's
gonna make it
expensive
work.
too.
What's expensive?
You know what the phone call is from like Jamaica?
Okay, well yeah.
Oh,
phone
yeah,
calls
you going to
stupid.
cruise?
$19 a minute.
Tell everybody you going on a cruise because it's a wrap. Don't even think about
minute.
using your phone.
Now I ain't no. You can use T-Mobile on a cruise.
Oh, boom!
You
Did
can
we just
use-
say?
$19 a minute.
You can,
Roaming
but the thing about it
charges.
is, here's the thing: when you on a cruise and you use your phone, you can use it until you hit international waters. Now, when you hit international waters, do not use your phone.
Well,
Do not
you can talk
use
like-
your phone.
Hey, look at that.
But look,
Something like that.
what
Yeah.
I'm hearing is y'all have all been on a cruise, so it ain't worth it to you. For some of us newbies that haven't been,
It's
I'm
not that it's
calling,
not
I'm-
work-
I'm
no,
doing
no,
it.
No, you're not. No,
I'm
the
doing
purpose of a cruise
don't
is
do
that
that.
you're not being on your phone.
If you come back to a cell phone bill of $1,000, you gonna do that?
You ain't gonna do that, and you
That
gonna be
ain't
mad.
worth it.
Your cell phone bill will be expensive. Like, so I think we need to do something for this summer, and that's where you have it. Thank y'all all for listening to the Coco Show. As always, thank you, Freedom K. Thank you, Kohl's, Nike, and GameStop. Thank you all, G.
So 10% off at GameStop.
He's so silly. Thank you, G. Thank you, Tigers. DJ KDS.
My brother.
Draymond.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, AJ, for coming. Hope it was fun. We had like good time, off and on. So silly. As always, man, thank you for listening to the Coco Show. It's chocolate, baby. Holla.
So, this is it for the Coco Show with me, David Strand. It's chocolate, baby.
Thank you for listening to The Coco Show. Check out other episodes on Spotify, iTunes, and Podbean. You can also listen to current episodes on freedomkradio.net. If you have a topic idea that you would like us to discuss on this platform, feel free to email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Again, that's 1tccshow@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe to The Coco Show and share with all your friends. Thanks again for listening.